How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today we're checking out the best way to silently record your guitars. Alright, so if you guys aren't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video if you want to see more content just like this. So for the most part, the majority of guitarists are still looking for the emulated output, hooking that into their interface via line in, bringing up their DAW, hitting record, and thinking that's as good as it gets for silent recording. It might sound pretty decent, maybe even kind of good, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most guitarists would prefer the sound of a mic'd up cabinet to the emulated output. Now, the main reason why the emulated outs on the amplifiers don't sound as good as a mic'd up cabinet is mainly down to the baked-in cabinet impulse that the manufacturers include in that emulated output. So how we're going to get around that is instead of plugging into the emulated output, you want to plug into the effects loop send. Now, what that's doing is capturing the preamp of your amplifier, which is the tone stack. Basically, all the knobs, everything that makes your tone, that's what we're getting. So you run the amp's effects loop send into the line in of your interface as per normal. And then what we're going to need is an impulse loader of some sort. So my favorite impulse loader is called NadIR. It's completely free from a very trusted source, STL Tones. I highly recommend it. And it comes with 8 free impulses. So all you need to do is I'll put the link in the description. You can follow that link. The only thing you have to pay attention to is where it's saving, so you can tell your DAW where to find the plugin. Once you have it downloaded, you bring it up as an insert or a plugin, just like normal with anything else, and you can see you can actually blend 2 impulses at a time, or just move this to either side to select, a single impulse. So now I want to show you how this sounds versus the emulated output. All right, so I don't know what you guys could hear, but what I heard was a night and day difference. This is so obviously better than the emulated output, and I almost think this has some advantages over actually miking your cabinet outright because you can change your tone in post after the tracking session. There's so many more options available to you to make your guitar sound better in the mix. On top of that, bringing it back to silent recording, because we're just grabbing the effects loop send, you can have your amp running and track with 0 latency through your amp at whatever volume that you want. And don't be afraid to try this with your solid state amps too, because a lot of what makes solid state amps not sound as good as tube amps is that solid state power section. But because we're getting the preamp only, you're able to get a full real amp circuit that will actually, more times than not, sound better than your amp VSTs in your DAW. So that about wraps it up for this video, guys. I hope you got something out of it. Again, if you guys aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.